Hi everybody, I want to play next to bring your food is awesome. I do mean awesome in gaming. On your world, 5 seasons have passed since your triumphant homecoming from Britannia. Created the Avatar's life of peril and adventure for the soulmate serenity of a world at peace. The television Superman cannot take the place of friends who guide at your side. Outside it, chill wind rises. This is like the first camera pans. They started playing around with perspective. I think first person was just starting to peak, so they were considering changing it. Engines, obviously. Richard Garrett was still into his isometric view, and in moments the storm is upon you. Tongues of lightning lash the sky, conducting an unceasing crescendo of thunder. The cataclysm of sound and light, a bolt of searing blue fire strikes the earth. Lightning among the stones, is this a sign from mist in Britannia? We don't know! You don't know. We don't know if we're gonna get to go back to Britannia. What if he does? What if he sends you into alternate universe? Which he does. There's Savage Empire and Marketplace also. Those are both great. You bolt from your house stumbling, running blind into the storm. Into the forest, down the path, through the rain to the snow. Over the river and through the woods. Hear the stones, the smell, oops, the damp smell of ozone. Wonderingly, you pick it up. It's going to be behind my head, but I guess not. And from the heart of the stones, a softly glowing roar sends in silence. Exultant memories wash over you as you clutch the stone. When last you saw an orb such as this, it was passed down by Lord British to banish the tyrant Blackthorn. But your joy soon gives way to apprehension. The gate of Britannia has always been blue as the morning sky. Abruptly the portal quivers and begins to sink into the ground. Its crimson light wanes. Desperation makes the decision an easy one. West. Looks like that might be where the Shrine of Compassion is. But of course there's monsters. It's Ultima, right? So let's see what we can see. We're west of you. Looks like we might be picking up the, oh yes! We need a boat. This is amazing. I'm totally stealing this. I'm not even gonna lie about it. See a voluptuous woman dressed in a dark blue velvet over white cloth. Hello there, stranger. Can I help you? What's your name, lady? Silania Moorhead. Me Moore. I'm a widow now. I live in a cottage on the beach. When I need some money for food and such, I work as a seamstress. Most of the time, however, I live off the seashore. Widow. My husband left me a little money to support myself for a time, but I still like to sew fine clothing. There are a few things more relaxing than embroidering and sitting by the ocean listening to the surf. Used to make such fine clothes for my Nathaniel. Though he was not a bad husband, I'll always remember him as something of a scoundrel. She smiles and her lovely eyes sparkle with memories. They say he went down in a storm. He was a pirate. My husband left me a gold locket wrapped in a piece of old ship chart. Maybe that's what you seek. We don't have the locket or the map anymore. Gypsies came by and stole them. Interesting. Gypsies. Some gypsies are trustworthy, others are scoundrels. Work as a seamstress. Gotta hit up the gypsies. Seashore. There's always a bit of fish or gull's egg to eat. Lobster once in a while. Carefree as a gypsy. They travel around between Britain and Trinsic. Normally I like them, they're a merry lot. But one time a group of gypsies stole my prized locket. Alright, what happens when I use this? Can I go all over the place? We can go to the Lyceum! I'm totally abandoning my quest. Don't tell anyone. So we're supposed to go to the Lyceum and get the book that the gargoyles gave us to Raya. That's where I finally moored up. So I wasn't too far off target. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die a lot. That's not good. Gotta run away. there for a little bit. Hard to get a good camera angle. My chair is a little bit further back. So yeah, they really went to town on this game. It has 2 free iterations, which has Exemplar and Martian Dreams. So you can really do a lot with it. You can get into the idea of hopping around in quantum space, etc., etc. Ooh, here's a shrine. Certainly not the shrine of justice. I dropped the ball there. That's okay, because we're going cross country. This swim as fast as our little feet will take us. Paddle as fast as our little, that made sense in my world. Super excited about the boat in case you managed to miss that somehow. So we're sailing around the northern end of Anya. Oops. Right there. We're going up around it. Kind of hard to see from this angle, but I have the whole map. So I got some of the cloth maps that came with the game. I guess they're not collector's items. I don't know how far east is, but we'll be able to swim around the marsh. So here's the top of the marsh. I am trying to keep this one a little bit more compact, so we'll go ahead and even though it's probably not far, I am going to cut it because I'm going to have to find the actual I think we are here. Look right to you? Looks right. Okay. So let's take a look around. What do we got going on here? It's locked. We can't have that. So in addition to our lovely character portraits, this is Jana. If you played before, you might recognize him. Layton is one of the gypsies. He decided to join us. Sherry is the greatest Easter egg. She's the castle mouse that you found out in earlier games. You can talk to her this time. She's going adventuring with Ilo, Shimino, and McRae are stables. So we have lockpicks somewhere. Somewhere. I know I have made a point of bringing my adventuring gear here. Now I can't find it. Ooh, and Ring of Invisibility. They have some really cool magical items in here. It's actually kind of impressive. No, I have 3 bags of reagents. Hold on. A little bit strange. You can hit doors and so on, but you don't carry your car with it. Occasionally break open a chest like in Lands of Lore. I'm surprised. I really do have to do a little bit of housekeeping here, but it's fine. It's fine. Just go around to the open door. You know, what was all the fuss about? Play these games and you do stuff like that. It's just so silly. Nobody knows why I got upset about that. It's okay. We found an anchor. That's normal. Let's use the telescope. Fun! Look at this. So that's as far across as we went. We want to find Mariah and show her the book with the gargoyle. Is that locked as well? It's not. This is like baby town frolics here. Shimino, get out of the way, homeboy. I'm trying to explore. God, neat. Eating doesn't really seem to serve as much of a function in this one, so. The whole pier. You can get a larger boat. I think this, ironically, is one of the places where you can buy it. So you can use the Moonstone to get here. For instance, it's right near New Magincia. Same island. You generally go to one to see the other. You can see I started exploring off camera. I was trying to figure out where I was. Alright. Everybody's asleep. Sometimes I will catch some Z's, but that still works, just to pass the time. Alright. Anything under this? Every once in a while you'll like find a double Easter egg, so once I found the Rune of Justice, I want to keep searching under plants, because that's clearly where they hide things. They will let you know, where stuff is stashed. Sometimes it's the trees, it doesn't look like they're using that one as much. I don't get what I would use that on myself. I know that there's a way to play these. Alright, so we can't get into that room. I do need my lockpicks. I don't know where those went. I'd be surprised if I use them. probably have like interior decorators. What's the avatar? Ooh, nothing. Shimino is not nothing, sir. Shimino is a real person. Here's real Shimino. I need him to move. Alrighty. Alright, so we're gonna have to plunge back through this. I'll find a pet and kind of pass the time. There's only 2 hours left. It shouldn't be too bad. Or until the people get up. It looks like we might be a new Magincia. So the last name is a little bit further south. Oh, there we go. There's an awake person. Yes, it's Julia! See a sturdy woman with calloused hands and a loud manner. Well then, the rumors are true. It is well and good that ye have returned to our land, Avatar. So we're gonna see Julia. Let me check my phone size. Okay, here's a phone number. Julia is a rude mofo. If you ditch her, if you join her and then have her leave, or if you tell her to join and you have too many people, she will not rejoin you. Like, no joke. Just done. Named Julia, I am, milady, and pleased to meet ye. Instruments I make the finest in the land. Not to be immodest, but I'm respected by the guild. Heck, I would give it all up for a life adventure like your own. If you would like to be a member too, go talk to Selganor. He's the guild master. You can join. Yes. I gladly let's be on our way. Definitely check to make sure that she has the gun installed. She climbs pretty quickly into that. We have she can do a boomerang. Doesn't look like we have anything that's off. So I am trying to keep these to 10 minutes or so and get a character. Like I like to do it cheap if possible. So we are here, which is a win. The kindly old woman. Welcome to my place of healing. I hope you have no need of my services. I'm the healer for this town. Cared for the unfit for 70 years. Unfit. Healing, curing, and resurrecting. Okay, so we can fall back on her if we do wind up running into any monsters. Doesn't look like she has a whole lot to say besides that. It's good that they have just something easy. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and count this as a win. Super excited that we did get to new Magincia. Because the last time we looked at her was keeper or something. A blast blower. Looks like we got a blast blower, so that's handy. Getting honey and bringing it to different places, you just want to punch that way. But when you get into that, it is possible to run small business. It's really fun to do it. So, we're basically plunging for houses and so on for the remainder of this. I don't think I'll try and get ahead of getting my bearings again. Hello, industrious young woman. I'm Michelle. You didn't tell me your name is Sylvia. I weave baskets and beehives, so this is the chick who sells to Empath Abbey. My baskets are sold throughout Britannia. Father once told me a story of weaving a basket large enough for 8 people. He never showed me the plans, though, so this sounds like something that we're going to need. Without accurate plans, it takes far too much time to craft said basket. Baskets. Would you like to buy one of my weaving? Sure. We can do a basket, a beehive, or a custom job if we go get plans. So that's a great hint. We love you guys. We love that you're always along for the ride. Cut it here.